The best players come from all different ages. Some are born elite. Some come straight out of the womb as champions. Others are what we call false alarms. You know, they grow up and then they turn into Anthony Bennett. Today, we go through the best player from each age. 19 years old, Brandon Ingram of the Lakers. For now. Because you know what? Right now, there's no other competition at 19. For now. Because, you know, there's this guy who's coming up in the draft. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's Lonzo Ball! Lonzo Ball's coming in the league, Brandon. So get your shots up now while you can, Brandon. 20 years old. I was looking, and I saw Devin Booker. I was like, oh, it's gotta be Devin Booker. I also saw Dejounte Murray, and he's really good. And I was like, how am I gonna decide this? And then I asked myself a question. Did Devin Booker score 70 points in a game? Yes. Did Dejounte Murray score 70 points in a game? No. Then I found my answer. 21 years old. 21 years old. Old enough to drink, bro. Party all day, every day, bro. I gotta go with Karl Anthony Towns.
Boom! You stink!
Stop it right now. I don't want to hear a single Knicks fan get mad at me because when Kristaps Porzingis got drafted, what did y'all do? 22 years old. There's no competition. You know, when you have, I don't know, Giannis Antetokounmpo, also known as Tato. Bruh, this guy is incredible. I honestly think he can win an MVP in the coming years. He's an amazing player, and he's easily the best 22-year-old. 23 years old. I'm gonna go with Bradley Beal. Now, if next year, if Joel Embiid, plays more than 3.5 games, then I'll go with Embiid next year. But this year, I'm gonna have to go with the dude who made the playoffs, who didn't go 0 for 11 in Game 7. 24 years old. Anthony Davis. Yup, I know some of y'all might be like, he's already 24 years old. I remember when he was drafted, it was only like a few years ago. He is insanely good on offense, insanely good on defense. I mean, I really don't even know anyone who could possibly compete with. Oh my gosh. There's another Anthony. He was also #1 overall pick the year after Davis. Anthony Bennett! Okay, I'm kidding. 25 years old. Kawhi Leonard. Yup. He's already 25. I remember 4 years ago when it was Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. They were the big three of the Spurs. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen when they all retire? Is everyone just gonna die on the Spurs? They're all so old. Bruh, a few people, some really smart, handsome-looking guy I know, was saying, dude, it's gonna be Kawhi Leonard that's gonna take over the team. And look what happened. Look what happened. Kawhi Leonard, MVP candidate. 26-year-olds. All right, there's a lot of competition for this one. I'm gonna go with Damian Lillard. Because you know what? If you think about it, I know CJ McCollum's also great, but Lillard for years has carried the Blazers. Literally the backpack. Not even a backpack. A travel bag. A suitcase. Stuffed it with all the Blazers teammates, zipped it up, and took them to the Western Semi-Conference Finals, okay? He's extremely good. 27-year-olds. James Harden. MVP candidate. It's an easy pick because when you have an MVP candidate, he's got to be there. He's got to be the best at 27. 28 years old. Russell Westbrook. Every single. Who's KD? Who? No, literally. Who is Kevin Durant? I'm not sure. No, but actually, Russell Westbrook, MVP candidate. Who is the better player? I'm biased. I don't have the correct answer for that, but I gotta put Westbrook here right now. In this point in their careers, who's more valuable to the team? It's Westbrook. 29 years old. Michael Conley. Here's what I love about Mike Conley. He is the highest paid player in the NBA, but he's still underrated. It's hilarious because people don't, no one really watches the Grizzlies that much. Have you seen his stats? Have you watched him play? Incredible. 30-year-olds, also known as the old dudes. Rudy Gay. When he plays, he's great. He gets injured every other half. But when he's healthy, he's definitely up there. There's not really a lot of great 30-year-olds in this game, so it's just Rudy Gay. 31-year-olds. Kyle Lowry. Between him and DeRozan, they take over the Raptors. I don't know if you guys remembered earlier in the season, they actually, for the first month of the season, had one of the best offensive efficiencies in the entire history of the NBA. We gotta show Kyle Lowry the respect. 32-year-old. My chest. LeBron James. I mean, is there even any competition? Is there any I can't. This man's old. This man's practically a grandpa, but he's still dominating. 33-year-olds. Carmelo Anthony. Now, Melo, it hasn't worked out in New York very well, but talent-wise, he's still got to be there. He's one of the most talented players. Now, if we're talking about the most effective 33-year-olds, we're gonna talk about Zaza Pachulia. Zaza has consistently literally knocked out competition. So Melo might be the most talented, but Zaza gets the job done. 34. Nene. There's just nobody else. Not much to say. Get it? Nene. Not much to say. Get it because it rhymed? Start laughing right now at my jokes. 35. Dwayne Wade. Yup. Greg. He's 35 years old. Yup. And he's still doing great. 36. Dante Jones. Now, it's not because he had a conversation with us at the Cavs game. Okay, that's exactly the reason. All right, it's not Dante Jones. It's David West. David West, even though he's never won a ring and he keeps hunting for rings, he went to the Spurs, he went to all these different teams, which kind of is but he's still more talented than Dante Jones. 37. Jamal Crawford. No, there's no one else. There's no one else. 38. Dirk Nowitzki. I saw Dirk and I stopped searching. I didn't even bother reading all the other names. Because why? What 38-year-old is better than Dirk? I don't even need to say anything. I'm not gonna explain. It's Dirk, you know. 39. Paul Pierce. Oh, he retired? Well, he was the only 39-year-old, so that's awkward. 40-year-old. My back. Vince Carter. Greg, is it because Vince Carter has had a long career, a successful career? He's had many seasons of over 20 points per game. Is that the reason? No, it's actually because he's also the only 40-year-old player, so yeah, there's nobody else. And that's about it. I mean, I feel like I'm missing an age. The 18-year-olds. Let me know in the comment section if you think I got any wrong, but as always, I expect 0 comments because I've never, and I mean ever, been wrong.